Sorry about that, everybody. What button again was, oh, wait. Can I not use the enter beam yet? Hey. Screw you, man. I've got homing attacks. Something I basically never utilized prior to this portion of the playthrough, now that I think about it. Probably should have before. It would have made things a hell of a lot easier.
We gotta stop that slithery psycho.
First, we gotta get out of here.
Tails, friendship bracelets? Now? Not exactly. I recalibrated the shackles into sort of energy beams.
Great work, buddy. Maybe we can use these things to find a way out.
There we go. I didn't even press the button to make them go away. There we go. Go ahead and bust up the ancient Sonic statue. Because yes, that's exactly what that is. But what I was trying to say earlier was I love how everyone keeps saying it's all Sonic's fault, but I can distinctly recall playing as all the characters in order to get all this to work, you know?
Alright, here we go, everyone.
And now we got the little section breakups, the enter beam sections. There's like no danger here. And the very last crown you need to collect is in this section. I've yet to actually collect it though. So it would be nice if I could this time. But yeah, don't worry about getting hit. It's like impossible.
If this guy knows and hates me, I have to have met him before.
Oh, I still missed it.
He's supposed to stay frozen.
I've never just picked that up.
Or it was a slither. Either way, it was rude.
And then right back into a little quick step section.
I am too powerful.
But this is finally going to be the end of the tutorial. And the closest thing to an actual rise of Lyric so far. Well, I mean, that is Lyric. He has arisen.
We need to get out of here.
And we need to get out of here. Oh, I got abashed. I love how it just like choked there for a second before switching to the cutscene. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to where the game's gonna get a lot harder to try to commentate over. These are the hub sections. Well, at least one. There's several, believe it or not. Well, two. I guess several is two. Whatever. It's taking a while to load though. Maybe I will cut it down a bit. Fine Cliff. Now, since the first time I played this game, I had already seen other people play. I wasn't like others that were like, well, there's kind of cliffs everywhere. Then, of course, we got these things here. These footprints will not come into play until much later on in the game, and they don't really amount to much anyway. But, what's this area called again? Oh, this is Cliff's excavation site. Awesome. So we find Cliff at the site of his own excavation. We're excavating Cliff.
Hello? Can you come back later and see me? I think I need to be alone right now.
So, what you thinking about doing behind those closed curtains, mate? He does want to be left alone. He's an old man. I think he's got some dirty intentions. No, just putting that out there. Old turtle man, probably, you know, gonna whack off later. I mean, why not? He's old. What else does he really have to do?
Construction pit up ahead.
Yay! We're construction stuff. Woohoo! Anywho, we got our first little bit of puzzle here, but first let's head this way. Destroy the boxes, get some rings that we don't need, and get some more scrap. The scrap is awesome.
It's working. Keep going.
It's working. Keep going. Hit all these switches because why not? Am I missing something here? Why isn't this one activated? Oh, I guess I had to. Yep. Well, I didn't realize I had to do that. Okay, either way. I guess that was the most puzzle aspect of that puzzle. You must destroy the box. Please destroy the box.
Plank, so we don't have to go down there anymore. Good call.
Yeah, I made the mistake of not pushing this button before. And, yeah. Sometime you will have to do that again. Anywho, everybody in this game's a dick until they need you.
I do not understand. Did I call you over? No. Did I look like I was calling you? No. I am just trying to prepare a decent meal for the poor culinary devoid workers.
Well, you're a douche, man. You think he'd be working in fast food acting like that? Anywho, let's go ahead and commit suicide. Or, sorry, let's head down here. And we get to find Cliff.
Cliff! Thank goodness we found you.
I didn't know I was missing.
What do you know about an ancient tomb with a giant snake in it?
Can't say I know much. Oh, but I do know about an ancient prison with a giant snake in it.
Well, how about you tell us about that one?
The snake's name is Lyric, and he was locked away to prevent him from destroying all life in the world. He's the last surviving member of a long-lost civilization called the Ancients. They harvested all the energy they needed from powerful crystals. Despite their advanced technology, the Ancients lived in perfect harmony with nature, except for Lyric, who schemed to steal the crystals and use them to power an army of machines. When the Ancients found out, they imprisoned him. He's an evil, ruthless, dangerous, pitiless, remorseless monster. Thank goodness he's locked up for all eternity.
Yeah. Funny story. Might have accidentally unleashed him on the world.
Not cool, Sonic. But you might still be able to stop him. Lyric needs those crystals to reboot his army. His first move will be to go after them. You gotta get him first.
How do we find him?
If that prison is still functioning, there must be a crystal nearby. And that's a good place to start. If you have any other questions, my buddy Quincy here can answer them.
What if I have questions? Let's get to those mines. We haven't.
I love how I zoomed forward. By the way, if you really want to have some lulls, just keep a look on Amy's face pretty much constantly during cutscenes. She's got the weirdest freaking facial animations going on, especially with her mouth. I've never understood what's up with any developer and Amy's mouth. It's like everybody just likes to fuck up Amy's mouth.
Robot arms are small.
Then let's move these minecarts.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head in here. Grab ourselves some more scrap, because why not? Oh, hey, there's one of them. That's for a side quest I never actually finished in the last game. Or the other save file. Alright, so I can't exactly remember which ones I'm supposed to move, to where, why, whatever. This game isn't particularly memorable, so don't expect that I'm always going to.
Someplace cool.
Alright. Have to find the shock crystal. What was this over here? Ooh, more scrap. That was golden scrap, though. That was the scrap of scraps. Scrap of legends. Alright, cool. Give 4,000s of our scrap. And we get a crown.
Mystery that will never be seen again. Maybe we should.
Ava is a machine that will allow you to look at the world and find objects and things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try and use it now.
Yep, the feature that's pretty much never used. I know I certainly don't use it beyond this point.
Rocks.
Really? I don't think Ava rocks. I mean, hell, you can easily tell these areas. So we'll go ahead, grab some more rings for the hell of it. Then come up here and get another crown. Then, of course, we finally move on. Of course, you're supposed to use Ava there, but again, why would you? I shall slowly move out so that you know you go here. Yeah, I usually just tend to play as Sonic. Enter beam, off, break wall. See, you quite literally don't need Ava.
That should be it. Crystal time.
Alright, so when this concept was introduced in the game, these were known as Chaos Crystals. In the game, they're just referred to as crystals. We're going to head and open this up first, and then go ahead and get the blue Chaos Crystal.
It's ours. Time to get out of here.
Best idea I've heard all day.
Yeah, isn't it? Alright, so now we got to return to Cliff. Thankfully, we don't have to go too far. Otherwise, this would be a very douchey thing. Imagine if this was an entire level and you had to backtrack through it.
Guys, this way.
The mine collapsed! The miners are trapped! Can you help me save them? Please save them!
Okay there, fella, calm down. We are heroes, so obviously we can and will help. We're a pretty big deal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Dude's like overly happy. I mean, yeah, we're rescuing the miners, but you know. So destroy some rocks, get some rings, because why not?
Okay, to the mine we go.
So this like level 2-1 or 2-2 I should say. Amy just deciding to randomly chuckle out of nowhere. She does that quite often. It's definitely like her thing. Damn it. Ah, good. Oh, come on. I want to get that. But I'm not jumping well enough. Mainly because I keep hitting it too easily. There we go. I knew, it's not that hard. Alright, so let's continue onwards.
Stop it, Tom.
And free our first miner. We got 4 in total that we need to free, apparently. According to that. Go ahead and head this way. We can also hit up this enter beam. So might as well. It's there, so again, might as well. Obviously hit that button. Oh yeah. Well, that was just stupid timing on my part, but then we immediately do better. So not much point in even saying that was stupid. I mean, yeah, it was still stupid, but whatever. Got that out of the way, so we can continue on this way. Run, Knuckles! Alright, what do we got with this switch? Another place to climb. Awesome. And another miner saved. There you go, buddy. This is my buddy. This is my pal. This is my sandwich. It's ham. Oh, I'm not a big fan of ham sandwich. I gotta have more than just a ham. Unless it's real ham. If it's processed ham, then I gotta have something else. If it's real ham, I'm good. I'll take a ham sandwich. Alright, so we haven't been this way. So ideally there must be something up here. But first we need to make sure we get up here. There is the infinite, or the Knuckles infinite jump glitch, but I've never actually tried to do it. Maybe I will at some point during this, but it's definitely not needed yet.
There's only one more left.
Alright. Just as Knuckles said, we got one more miner to save. Go ahead, hit the button, because it's a button to hit. Which really does nothing for me at that point. And I hit that, yeah. Did I already come over this way? Yeah. So let's just go ahead and switch over to Amy. And did I go this way already? Yeah. So let's head back. Yeah, the miner's there, so there's another one down here somewhere, isn't there? Huh. How did I get over there again? Trying to remember. Was it because of something over here? Oh. Buh. I could have stuck with Knuckles then.
Ooh, a girl loves a treasure in a box.
Aw, I was kind of beasting that. Well, let's go ahead and hit this. Damn it. Wow. Okay, let's stop trying to be fancy and just get this done. Okay, that was still pretty cool. Alright, we are finished. At least with the mission.
Amy, here comes a fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't, showed off, combat as Amy yet, I don't think, so might as well. Oh. Whee! Yeah, it might as well be one of the best features about the Enter Beam, just... At that point we were doing, like, keep away. Just being able to, like, do the little lasso effect on them. Of course, you can do, like, a double bringer style. Well, as long as you make sure to let go before they reach you.
Count one more for me.
God damn, Knuckles, it took you that long? And just as was stated by Brain Scratch Comms, God moved it. That is my personal canon.
I don't know how we're gonna repay you, but here, take this as a memento of my appreciation. The miners dug it up a long time ago.
So that just means you've been keeping something that could have been a very important artifact. That's kind of dickish, but thank you. But yeah, these are all your power glyphs. Pretty much your upgrades. You get 9 of them in total, and they don't really mean all that much in the end. Well, I'm gonna start with Fastball Special because I like to throw my enemies around quite a bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Everyone gets it. So everybody can just be like a throwy dick. Got to see outer space for a second.
Ancient's factory. Make your way over there and see what you can find.
That scene always creeps me the fuck out because his eyes just close and there's like no purpose to it really. Okay, switch over to Sonic. Here you can do some other types of upgrades. I think I'll go ahead and get ring magnetism. Yeah, works for me. I'll just do for that one for now. But this will help to attract rings a lot easier. So, of course, all we need to do right now is move on to the next level. But this is going to be a game I'm not going to just breeze through easily because the commentary for this, since I do live commentary, it's not going to be all that easy. This is a pretty long game, and there's only so much to it when it comes down to it. So, yeah. I'm just going to call it here. So, if you all enjoyed these sets of videos, then please, by all means, leave a like, comment, favorite, and of course, subscribe. I'm always looking for more. And definitely look forward, maybe, to more videos of Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric for the Nintendo Wii U. Anywho, I am your Lord and Savior Nero, and I shall see you when I feel like it.